What's up, everybody? Post-game review, all right? Finally got a chance to catch the Cowboys game. We're going to talk about, a couple players. Stock up, stop going down. Serious. Cowboy time, baby. Here we go. All right. What's everybody up to today? Sunday? What's everybody up to? All right, there we go. I see it. I see the chat window this time. Last time, kind of missed out. I don't know what happened last time, but thanks for everybody that has jumping on here. We're talking a little bit of the game here against the Rams. Let's do this again for you guys that missed out. The hair getting kind of crazy. We'll get cut a little bit later. Is this serious? Here we go. All right, so we got the victory. It is what it is. It doesn't matter if you win or lose. It's what the players are doing in this game. So got a couple of players that the stock is going up. I got a couple of players that the stock is going down. All right, so gonna hit on the highlights. I watched the game here this afternoon, so I got a good look at each player. I took a good look last night. I switched in between the Cowboys and the UFC fight, so I wanted to give my full attention and a complete analysis of the game. So I did that today. Shout out to Nate Diaz. He won. That's my boy. The Stockton slap, But let's get back to this game here. Who stood out? Malik Collins, defensive tackle. He's clearly trying to grab the bag. He's trying to get that second contract. Do the Cowboys try to get ahead of the contract and re-sign him? There's rumors that he's one of these players that the Cowboys might try to extend. To me, it would be kind of risky. He's got the feet issue. I would let him play a couple of games before you try to give him an extension here. But he's definitely looking good this preseason. Let's hope his feet can hold up. But he's pretty disruptive. Got a tackle in the backfield, made a stop there. He looks good. All right. Kerry Hyder is going to be hard to keep him from making the team. I liked him. Connor Williams on the offensive line, I really want to take a look at him. He's still looking good. I think you're seeing a pretty good leap from him. A good transformation from Connor Williams. He did get the penalty there early on, but he's moving people. So I like that very much. He's not getting pushed back like he did his rookie season. He's moving people out of the way. I love that. He's looking quite scrappy out there. All right. Taco Charlton, outside of the flag that he got, where he kind of, horse tackled the receiver or the tight end. Outside of that, got pretty good pressure. I think he's taking good advantage of the opportunities with some of these defensive ends, not playing. So, good for him. Very good for him. It's better that we're having good comments on Taco rather than negative. So that's good. Xavier Woods and Jordan Lewis, they continue to show out the Purge Squad, baby. I like that name, man. I like the Purge Squad. That's a fitting name, I love it. I love that name that they gave themselves. So that's awesome. But Woods has had a really strong camp, strong preseason games. He's all over the place. He's around the ball. I think he's going to have a pretty good amount of turnovers for us. Jordan Lewis is the same physical cornerback. He's not going to back down. He will put his nose in there and make some tackles. Chris Covington, the defensive tackle. All right. This is, I think, could be a low-key free agency steal of the year. Very disruptive. You put him in there, rotation with the one tech with him and Malik Collins, you're in business. He had the quarterback on the run a couple of times, and he's in the backfield. So, I don't know what the Texans were thinking by letting him hit the street. We got him. We got him. All right, and Rod Marinelli is sprinkling that magic dust on him. He's looking the part. All right. Justin Phillips, the linebacker that we just re-signed, because we're a little bit thin there at linebacker. I like what he's doing. March Lillard isn't really impressing me. I guess you could kind of put him there on the stock down watch. Justin Phillips, Gifford was looking good prior to the injury. Donovan Alumba. All right, let's talk about this player. He's got all the measurables that Chris Richard likes, and he is out here making plays. All right, preseason, training camp. How do you not keep this guy on here? Who's not going to make it? I mean, he's putting a good a show on for us, and I'm excited about him. If we're being truthful and 100% honest, he's playing better than Michael Jackson. All right, now whether or not they want to, if it comes down to either or him or Alumba, I don't know. Now the Cowboys should have some. They will be able to go a little bit deeper at some spots because Mike White, he's not making it. They're going to carry two quarterbacks. Mike White can't get it done. He's not looking good. They gave him the opportunity with better options being the second quarterback. They put Dak out there, then they put White out there. White still doesn't look good. All right, so I think his days are numbered. He's probably got a few more weeks left here. They might bring him back for the practice squad, to see if they can continue to maybe develop him. But I wouldn't carry three. I wouldn't carry three. All right. Who else's stock is going up? Reggie Davis, bumbling the ball. The lights are too big for Reggie Davis, and John Vay Johnson just totally disappeared. And they even gave him snaps out there with the first teamers, and just he didn't get any looks. Not taking advantage of the opportunity. Devin Smith, I think he's putting together some good games. So Tavon Austin has probably locked up a roster spot just because you get your veteran wide receiver, which you're going to need because these younger guys, these receivers at the bottom here are just not that good. Noah Brown, that's a controversial conversation. Hasn't done crap for us like the last 2 years and continues to make the roster. Special teams, this and that. I don't want to hear it. All right, get on the field and make some plays. I'm really confused by why they want to keep him there. So Mike White, Stock Down, John Vay, and Reggie Davis are the guys that really have stuck out for me that really are not taking advantage of the opportunities. Looks like the light is too bright for these guys, and this happens every year. You get a lot of momentum, and then they hit that rookie wall, and I think that's happened in this case. But very good. I think they did better. The backup lineman, they did better in this game than the other one. Redmond played better. He looked bad in that other one. Didn't do crap. He looked better in this one. And the Rams have a pretty good defensive line, even their backups. So better protection in this game for them. Uh, and the one guy that obviously everybody wants to talk about, Tony Pollard, right? Tony Pollard, it looks good. He looks good. Now, you don't want a knee-jerk reaction and be like, "Oh, we have a guy here. Forget about Zeke or who Zeke who." Like, let's get real here. There's elite, there's very good, and there's good. Pollard still has some stuff to clean up in his game. We saw him whiff on the pass protection on Dak. Had Dak on the run, and you know could have been the safety back there. So not perfect by any means, but he'll continue to improve. But you do have a good a weapon. You get Z back in here and Tony Pollard. I mean, the sky's the limit for this offense. But as far as thinking that Pollard can be the guy, it's wishful thinking. You know what I mean? We got to be real about this. We got to be real about it. Rookies take a while to really adjust to the game. It takes them a couple of games to really get into it. Tristan Hill, Tristan Hill had a better showing, and he's going to be one of these Connor Williams type players, all right? He shows flashes here and there. Sometimes he gets stoned. He doesn't make any movement. Sometimes the motor's there. So there's some good things to like about Tristan Hill, but he'll be a player that gets stronger as the season goes on. All right, that's one thing I've noticed about him, and I think he's going to be that type of defensive tackle. Nothing wrong with that. Second round player. Still trying to get his feet wet in the NFL level. So, but definitely has the power. He's got NFL strength. We've seen him, push some of these bigger linemen around. So, good game overall. We'll see, man. We're getting down to it. The The dress rehearsal game is going to be next week. It's usually the third game of the preseason, right? And if I'm, let me see if I can confirm here that I think is it the Texans? Yeah. So the dress rehearsal will be next Saturday. All right, Central Time. That'll be there at AT&T Stadium. The Texans, aka the Co-Texans, Co-Tex. All right, let's get that right. The Co-Texans, because they are what they are. You know, they are what they are. They want to be the Cowboys. They got a little star in their logo. They're not. They're not the Cowboys. We own this state. All right, let's get that right. Let's get that right. All right. Um, that'll be a good game. It'll be the dress rehearsal. I think we'll get, maybe we'll get a quarter of play. I wouldn't put a whole half, but you never know. They might do that. But we're just so thin all over the place. You don't want to overdo the starters. But it'll be a good game. But that's all I have right now, guys. I really appreciate everybody that jumped on here to the live stream. Hopefully, you guys that missed out will be able to catch this on the replay. And just a reminder, we will be doing the new podcast that I have launched, The Frisco Report. All right. If you want to follow the new podcast, go to www.thefriscoreport.com. Give me a follow there. We're going to have a good time there and have, more discussion you guys can take on you to the gym, on the road, wherever. So check that out, guys. Give me a follow there. I have submitted that for iTunes, Google Play, on Spotify, so hopefully those will be available there in the coming days. All right. So that's going to be awesome. All right. But that's all I have right now, guys. Hope you guys had a great weekend. It was a great sports weekend for everybody. Cowboys did good. We didn't come away with any major injuries, so, good for that. We're going back to the Star now to finish up training camp. Zeke, back in Dallas. All right. What does it mean? What does it mean? What does it mean? We'll be following that story closely here, and I'll let you know. With any breaking news, I'll try to give you my comments on that. But that's all I have right now, guys. Thanks for everybody that jumped on here. I'll catch you for the next video, guys. Peace.